the turf. On the left, you got Steve Rubin in the middle. You got Mondello to his right. You got Joshua Cho on the other side. And then Harlan Fear, Ryan Overturf, Bradley Carpenter. These teams are X and 1. Let's have some fun. That
I like this.
Is a burning inquiry. Overturf says, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Let's take a look at burning inquiry.
I like this.
Oh, you're into this?
Yeah.
Okay. You just sign up for a tournament. You know, I'm playing for burning inquiry. Let's go.
Well, I like that. You can just really screw up what the opponent's trying to do.
Yeah. Each player draws 3 and discards 3 cards
I
at
like how
random.
they're just reaching over.
Yep. Some of those spell snares are gone. Hollow one gone there for Steve.
Hope you didn't need that mountain.
Yep. That's just like the ultimate gamble card. What's going on?
Yeah, it's so great. Oh, nothing happened.
All right.
Your turn.
Your turn. Some things change, zones, and I'm all set. All right, over to Ryan we go. I'm sure he doesn't have any idea what's going on, just like us here in the booth. Blue Delta.
Oh, yeah.
Going to bring him down to 19. Let's see what the turf wants to search up. Looks like he's going to go Watery Grave down to 17. That's a Serum Visions. Peel 1, Scry 2. Cryptic Command among those cards. Turf will take a look at his hand. Sulfur Falls, Lightning Bolt, Snapcaster Mage, Kolaghan's Command, Electrolyze. And I believe our good friend Cryptic Command might be hiding out over there too. And Turf's going to put those cards to the bottom, pass the turn back. We go over to Steve Rubin with his black-red Hollow One deck. That's not a typo. That's what it is.
It's a big part of the meta game here this weekend.
Yes. Came in prepared for it. This will be a mountain. He's got another Burning Inquiry in hand. Oh, Bloodghast is back. All right, a little value off that Burning Inquiry.
Oh, yeah.
And let's do it again.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. It takes a certain kind of player to just wake up in the morning and go, yes, I'm doing this. I'm Burning Inquiring.
What are you trying to say?
I don't have it in me to do it. I wish I did. 1. Okay, so there's a Cathartic Reunion. Yeah, it's only 3 cards for Turf, not 4. Burning Inquiry. Some other cards go to the graveyard. Gurmag Angler can be played on turn 2 now. All right. He really worked hard for it. Assuming he still has Angler in hand, which I'm not even sure he does. Nope. This is awkward.
This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is awkward. Well, Ryan's going to take a look at his graveyard since he's lost various things, including a Lightning Bolt and a Kolaghan's Command.
I can't believe you don't like this.
I love this. It's just I'm trying to wrap my head around it.
That's fair.
You don't just roll out of bed and register Burning Inquiry. You don't just do that.
Maybe I do that.
Okay, well, I don't know you that well then. Bloodghast in. Down to 15. There's Verdant Catacombs. Sack that. Steve with a Fiery Temper in hand.
Just imagine if he had led with turn 1 Flameblade Adept.
Yeah, that's true. I'm surprised there's no Flameblade Adept square on here. Bad job by you, Nick.
Yeah.
Bad job by you.
We'll get that one on your board for the next event.
Thank you. Here comes Bloodghast number 2.
Listen, if you want to criticize Nick,
bad job by you.
You're going to pay the consequences.
Well, I always do. Turf's going to sacrifice fetch land. He'll get himself a Steam Vents. We're going to keep this party rolling. It's an opt. Top card has become the bottom card. Draw a card. We're going over to Ryan. Lightning Bolt.
And I feel like half of Overturf's library is in his graveyard already. We're on turn 2.
Not quite that extreme, but I can understand why you feel this way. There is an island. Pass the turn back. Let's go back over to Steve Rubin. Steve will draw a card. He wants to get a good idea of what Turf is working with. Steve Rubin, multiple-time Grand Prix Top 8 competitor, Pro Tour champion, The resume is healthy. The deck might look weird, but this is no accident. He's going to cycle a Street Wraith. He'll draw a card. Looks like Bloodghast might be ready to rock and roll here into the red zone. Not quite yet. All right. Electrolyze will take care of both of those, at least for the moment. Wouldn't surprise you to see Steve play another land to be able to get them back. He's going to start off with a Faithless Looting, however. So, 2 cards coming, and he'll have to discard 2 here in just a moment. One of them could be Fiery Temper. Get a little bit of value there. There's Temper, and there is Flameblade Adept. So now he'll pay the Madness on Fiery Temper.
I like how he made it almost like the Magic Online stack.
Yep. He plays a lot of Magic Online, so I can appreciate that.
He's got original Fiery Tempers there.
Mm-hmm. From what set?
The set before the time it was reprinted. Obviously.
Perfect, thank you. Well played, well played.
It's the best answer I could come up with.
Yeah. You know, it's just the first time. That one.
Oh, is that in like Judgment or something?
I don't know, was it?
I'm asking you.
I don't know, was it?
Oh, geez, we're doing this again?
You gotta have a little confidence. I don't know. Let's take a look at old Fiery Temper. You tell me, man. Here's Faithless Looting. You know what set that's from, right?
It was also reprinted.
It was from Innistrad. It's okay. It's okay.
In a master set.
It's actually not from Innistrad. It's not from Innistrad. No, I'm just messing with you.
Are you messing with me, or are you
I don't know.
messing with yourself?
I don't know anymore. I don't know anything anymore. I'm all over the place.
Well, hey, why don't you get that stamper out and stamp your hand again?
Where do you think?
Torment.
There you go. I knew you'd get there if I brought the card up.
Yeah.
I knew you'd know the logo. It is from Torment.
I was just set early.
Yeah.
Late. Judgment was set late.
Yeah, you were set late. Yeah, you were set late. Yeah. I knew you'd get there. I believed in you. OTJ, man. OTJ. That's like during your prime.
Oh, I played so much Magic.
Yeah, I didn't. I played poorly then. Gurmag Angler. Okay. Big Fish. And dredge away a bunch of stuff here. Cryptic Command time, perhaps? For the record, I believe that Faithless Looting is from Dark Ascension, but now I need to know. Yeah, it's been confirmed. It's been confirmed. Uh-oh, you're reaching for the stamper.
No,
are you
I'm not
reaching for the stamper for something?
Yeah, I just thought I'd get your hand while you weren't looking.
Okay. Oh, thanks. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. Is that an Invocation Gurmag Angler? No? Okay.
No, it needs to be an invention, Gurmag.
Ryan figuring out what land he wants to search up. Not too sure. Gonna consult there with Harlan. Gonna get a basic swamp.
I like this, preserving his life total now.
Yeah, I gotta be a little worried about what's going on with this deck. There's Cryptic, counter draw.
Well, yeah, there's 2 vampires in the graveyard that can come back, and he's seen some burn spells as well.
Yep. Faithless Looting. Steve's going to discard 2 cards, Lightning Bolt among them, which means he's almost certainly found a land. Yep, there is a land. It's a fetch land too, which means Bloodghast will come back. They have haste, Turf down to 6. Bloodghast, a card we can take a look at. You might wonder why it does have haste. It's because Turf's life was at 10 or lower as they play a Sulphur Falls.
Classic Bloodghast.
Right? Can't block. Be too good if it could. Has haste as long as an opponent has 10 or less life. Landfall, whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may return Bloodghast from your graveyard to the battlefield. My question for you is, does that look like a vampire to you?
Sure.
It does look like a spirit.
Yeah, it's a weird
looking vampire
thing.
It's good art though. Dark and Druid. He's a very, very good artist.
Why would an undead thing have a spirit?
What do you say?
Why would an undead thing have a spirit?
I don't know. It's a fantasy world. Anything can happen.
That's fair enough.
Jake Mondello does win game number 1 over Harlan Fear. His 4-color control deck up a game over Saltide Delver. It's a pretty good place for the 4-color control deck to be. It's very similar to the Delver deck, but it can play a little bit longer. It's a little bit leaner. It's got some very powerful cards in it. Street Wraith is going to be cycled here by Steve Rubin. He'll draw a card.
And this is kind of funny. Steve Rubin has to be a little careful that he doesn't get burned out. We get a peek at Ryan's hand here, and it involves multiple bolts, a click. You work a Snapcaster Mage in that mix, and he could just close out this game.
It's very true. Here come the Bloodghast. The question is Ryan going to say, I'll go to 2, and then if you have a burn spell, it's fine? The answer is yes, he will. So, I think that Overturf, Steve is going to flashback Faithless Looting. Okay. See if I have a response to this. I'm going to take a long look through the graveyard. Remember, he's probably got a Snapcaster Mage in his hand. Here's Mondello Click. Because I want to target you. You have Verdant Catacombs ×2. Okay. Or excuse me, you have Verdant Catacombs 1. You're going to draw 2. Hopefully you don't draw a Lightning Bolt or a Fiery Temper to kill me.
Yep. That's where we're at.
All right, lands go to the graveyard there for Steve Rubin. Looks like he just has a land in hand. Here's a Lightning Bolt. Puts you to 7. Lightning Bolt puts you to 4. A quick untap here for Overturf. He'll draw. Puts you to 1. Snappy. Bolty. And Game Marino. Ryan Overturf's going to win game number 1 here over Steve Rubin. Grixis Control going to be up a game here with Black Red Hollow 1. Able to outlast the Bloodghast.
Yeah, and Overturf really didn't do a whole lot that game. He just made sure he didn't take too much damage early on. Steve Rubin dealt himself a lot of damage, some fetch lands and the cycled Street Wraiths, and just the door was wide open, and Ryan walked through.
He sure did, and that's why he's up a game. As we turn our attention to the sideboard, I'm taking a look at Steve Rubin, who's got 3 big game Hunter, really good with Burning Inquiry. 3 Leyline of the Void, 2 Collective Brutality, 2 Blood Moon, 2 Fatal Push, 2 Thoughtseize, and a Shattering Spree. Craig, what are we thinking, man?
The question is, how deep does he want to go here for this type of matchup? I can see the Blood Moons potentially being really good. The Thoughtseizes should definitely come in. But there's cards like Leyline of the Void where I wonder how good he thinks it is in this type of matchup.
Seems okay.
To me, the Leyline is only good on turn 0.
Okay. Not great as a hard cast?
Yeah. But on the flip side, these decks that have the ability to just discard tons of cards, they don't care if they see that card in the mid game. They're just going to discard it to, Burning Inquiry or whatever.
Faithless Looting, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I want to go over to Ryan Overturf, who's got 3 Counter Squall, 2 Nihil Spellbomb, 2 Anger of the Gods, 2 Collective Brutality of his own. A Dispel, Fatal Push, Terminate, and Engineered Explosives, Cozy's Return, and a Tectonic Edge.
Now, he's going to like a lot of these cards. Counter Squall seems very fine in this matchup. The Nihil Spellbomb seems good in this matchup. The Anger of the Gods seems good in this matchup. So I can see all of those cards coming in. They're going to be very effective at attacking the opponent's graveyard, stopping his early spells, and then scooping up and exiling any creatures that might be left behind.
They both have access to Collective Brutality. I'm just saying, if you guys want to bring them in, it's bingo W if you escalate.
One time. Singleton escalate.
Yes, just... You guys do whatever you want. Your match to play. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about the Season 1 schedule of 2018 for the SCG Tour. Didn't blow this one this time. Got this right. It's important.
We can back up if you want to try again.
If I want to muff it? No, I think I'm okay. We're going to kick things off with that Season 2 Invitational, where we're going to have our Open there, December 1st through the 3rd. And, of course, we'll be in Columbus to kick off 2018. Modern. Dallas will have Standard. Philly, it'll be a team Open. Indy, we'll have some Modern action there. And then we'll go to Worcester for Legacy, Dallas for Modern, and Baltimore for Modern. If we go to page number 2, that's where we'll find a couple more dates. Cincy will be team. Milwaukee will be Modern. Atlanta will be Standard. That'll be the release weekend for Dominaria. Baltimore will be team. We'll be back here for that. Louisville will be Modern. Mini will be Modern. Regional Championships will have more info for you. That'll be Modern. And then the Season 1 Invitational Weekend, June 8th through the 10th at the Berglund Center in Roanoke, Virginia. Modern Standard with a Modern top 8. We're talking playmats now. You're under arrest.
Oh, yeah.
Hostage taker is here to take your best permanents and make sure that you cannot win a game against Ixalan Unlimited when this resolves. Can't do it.
Over.
I did a sealed this past week, like on Monday. I had a hostage taker and 2 Sirens Ruse.
Yeah.
I didn't lose.
No.
I did not lose.
No.
Oblivion Stone's a pretty good Magic card when you're playing Tron like I used to back in 2012, and then Doomsday is a card I'm too stupid to cast.
No. Complicated card. Beautiful artwork there on that playmat.
Fantastic artwork.
Yeah.
All those playmats free and exclusive during season number 2 of the SCG Tour. As we get ready here for Steve Rubin and Ryan Overturf. There's no way we have a Ryan Overturf slide, is there? I can't imagine that we do. I can tell you a little bit about him, though.
Do.
He owns a store. It's called Lodestone Games in Minnesota.
Okay.
It's a great store. It's like a store plus coffee shop, which is like kind of the new rage right now. If I were to own a Magic Gathering store in, say, Cleveland 2 years from now, not saying that's going to be a thing, but it's almost certainly going to be a thing, it would have a coffee shop and a restaurant in it and a bunch of board games.
And a restaurant?
Yeah, food's great.
Okay.
You ever had food before?
Once or twice.
Food is great.
No, I tried it. It didn't really work out for me.
Okay.
But my question is, what type of food do you want in your gaming store?
I don't know. Like some like nice burgers and stuff and some sandwiches.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
You're keeping it more on the casual side.
Artisanal. Is that a word?
It is almost a word. The way
Okay.
you pronounced it, it's almost a word, but I don't know how it applies to what we're talking about here.
Okay. I want it to be like is gastropub a word? That's a word.
That is also a word.
Does that apply?
Sure. You want a gastropub.
Yeah, where people can game.
Where
How's that
people
sound?
that's
How's that sound?
actually sounds sweet.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Have a couple brewskis,
Yeah.
sweet burger.
Nah, they have those in Seattle. Mock Sporting House, Bellevue Mock Sporting House, Seattle. Like the best store ever. It's a really, really cool place. So I know the people who are watching from Seattle or Pacific Northwest have been there. It's like the best place of all time. Great hangout. So we see a Thoughtseize here from Steve Rubin. Could be targeting himself, Ryan.
The hand's just on the table.
Okay.
Tricked you.
Yeah.
Targeting me.
Yeah. Could be targeting his Bloodghast. Get this party started. Looks like he's going to take Logic Knots. Overturf with the Spell Snare in hand, one of his favorite cards in the format. Picked up another one. We're going to go over to Steve. See what we have here. Show me a Burning Inquiry one time. All right, we got to read it. Flameblade Adept is here. Oh, yeah, the Jackal Warrior. 1 mana, 1/2 menace. Whenever you cycle or discard a card, Flameblade Adept gets +1/+0 until end of turn. This thing could hit for like 3 or 4 a turn.
You can get big fast.
Yeah, depending on what your draw looks like. Kind of love it.
Is there any time you cycle a card and you don't discard it?
No?
Okay.
Really?
I don't think so.
So that's a weird question.
Like when you cycle a card, the cost is whatever, 2, whatever it is, and
Yeah.
discard.
Yeah, I think that's always the case. I don't think there's ever a time where you don't cycle a card and discard it. So I was thinking of Edge of Autumn, and that was to cycle it, you had to sacrifice a land,
Yep.
but you still had to discard it. So, yeah, I think that's how that works. Faithless Looting. Yeah, I think you always have to discard it.
I think so too.
Our Twitter peeps will be on it.
I'm just wondering why there's all these extra words on a lot of those cards.
Sure, sure. Yeah, maybe they just change it for new players or something. I'm not sure.
Well, the heck with the new players.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want other newbies showing up to our events.
No.
If they don't know the rules, bad on them.
Yeah, get out.
You know, they'll get punished for it. They'll figure it out the hard way, like we did when we were young.
Yeah, things should stay the same always. Things should never change. They should always stay the same.
I mean, you remember how cutthroat it was when you were first trying to play competitive Magic.
Kind of the best.
It was constant gotchas.
Yeah.
If you didn't know the rules and your opponent did, you were in trouble.
Yeah. Not only did you lose, you got thrown out. Pie in the face, just all the worst things that could happen to you. Come on in, Flameblade Adepts. Never dead. Never mind.
Good try, though.
Hollow one. Sacrifice a land. Do we have another hollow one? Be pretty great if he did.
I think he's a real big fish here.
Jeez.
Yeah.
5/5/4/4?
Little ska music on the battlefield here.
You know that. See, now you're starting to get it in. You got to know the right references when you're with me.
No, I'm
That's all.
closing in on it here.
Starting to get it in a little bit. I'm proud of you.
Boom.
A real big fish.
It's not a big deal, though. Overturf will just spell snare this. Oh, no? That's not a thing?
He'll opt instead. He needs to find an answer. Scry that card to the bottom. Wasn't an answer. Draw a card. And no third land. Ryan is in trouble because he's going to take 9.
Right in the sweet spot here.
Yeah. Ryan is going to take more than 9. Yeah. Let's make it 11. Ryan is down to 8. Fold Flame Wake Phoenix. Ryan is going to take 9. He'll go to 10.
It's all right. It's all right. Your first time in the booth.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's okay.
Learn as I go. Jake Mondello won his match 2-0 over Harlan Fierce. A very good matchup from Mondello. 4-color control destroys Sultai Delver. So Harlan will be a spectator here. And he'll get to watch a third game between Steve Rubin and Ryan Overturf as Steve Rubin, with his hollow one and a real big fish, smush Grixis control. Let's get ready for game number 3.
Sure, and I think if Overturf didn't bring in the Terminate, he's definitely bringing it in now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be able to deal with a few more of these fatties.
I think that's a good idea. Take a look at the sideboard again here really quick. Counter Squall seems kind of bad. I know why he left Spell Snare in, because he saw Cathartic Reunion.
You know, I think if you're on the play, Counter Squall isn't that terrible. Like, he really needs a lot of these setup cards in order for his deck to do what it does.
Yeah.
And so I think if you're able to pick off some of these cards on turn 2, that you're not in a bad spot.
Okay. I mean, play draw is obviously different in the matchup. So the Terminate's definitely got to be in now. Kozilek's Return is bad. Anger of the Gods is bad. He actually has a lot of bad cards against this deck, really.
I mean, Anger of the Gods isn't a nightmare. You think about the vampires.
Yeah, and the Phoenix, I guess.
And the Phoenix and the Flame Blade Adept. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, I guess it's not horrible. It's not horrible. And he has 2. Okay, like it's not impossible. You see Steve talking to Mondello's. Mondello's already won his match. Harlan going to chime in with Ryan. And Bradley Carpenter currently up a game over Josh Cho, so we'll see if anything changes over there. In the meantime, our good friends over at Ultimate Guard, sponsor of the SCG Tour, got some new products coming out. If you don't follow them on Twitter at Ultimate Guard, you certainly should. And we're going to introduce the Mat Pod to you, a brand new product that'll be coming out very soon right now. Premium protection products. Craig, you are enthralled by the Mat Pod.
Yeah, for the viewers at home, you were not mistaken. That Mat Pod did say that it was waterproof.
Yes.
You can now take your playmat surfing with you.
That's correct.
And not worry about the damage.
That's correct. That product available soon. Star City Games and other stores near you.
It's like, hey, we're surfing. Let's just get a round in on our draft real quick.
Sounds smart to me.
Yeah, and then keep surfing. The cards might not fare too well.
We'll get some products for that too.
But my playmat,
totally fine.
Safe.
Yes. The Mat Pod. They've got some other cool products coming out. The Chromia Skin, the Sidewinders as well. Excited about those.
You know I like joking around, but there's some pretty cool products.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They got the goods. Cho and Carpenter look like they're in a heated battle, while Overturf and Rubin looking at their opening hands. That's what you see in the bottom left. Overturf giving this a thought with his Grixis control deck. Steve Rubin, black, red, hollow one. Maybe we have to have a little deck tech there, as Overturf is going to take a mulligan, which means it's a great time to actually show you those Chromia Skin Sidewinders, right?
I like it.
Why sit here and watch Ryan Overturf mulligan when you can see another sweet product by our sponsor, Ultimate Guard, right now?
Perfect.
available December 2017. UltimateGuard.com. More information. Check out all those sweet products over there. Like I said, you can pick those up at Star City Games and many other places, as Overturf is going to 5.
Yeah, those are pretty cool, pretty unique deck boxes.
Wow.
If you're someone that hates smudges or fingerprints on your things,
Yeah.
might not be for you.
Okay. But
Everyone else.
it goes away. It's like heat resistant and stuff. It's cool. We'll have them in the booth sometime. Maybe at the Invitational.
Yeah.
Maybe at the Columbus Open. Play with those things a little bit. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Hey, Guru Basic lands out there? No? Okay. No? Player shuffle, nope. I don't think I'm going to hit that one. I thought I could hit that one. Player shuffles 3 times in a turn.
It's tough.
I thought there was a good chance I could hit that.
3 is a lot.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, 2?
Not a lot.
Too easy.
Yeah, not a lot. Ryan on 5 cards. He'll keep. We're underway. Steve Rubin. Maybe he wants to burn a little inquiry. Burn the midnight oil.
Yeah, let's mix it up here.
Good Bloodstain Mire. Get a Blood Crypt. He'll go with Flameblade Adept. Oh, the setup.
Yeah, that's not mixing it up at all.
Overturf, I think, started things off with an island. Now he has a Blood Crypt. Obviously on a mulligan to 5, so his hand's not going to line up perfectly as it would if he had 7 cards.
When you say not perfectly, you mean Blood Crypt and Logic Knot in the same hand?
Yeah, Terminate 2. That's kind of what I mean.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, Terminate he could actually cast.
Could he with Island Blood Crypt?
Oh, is that an island?
Yep.
Thought that was a fetch.
Nope. I mean, technically, it could be a fetch. My eyes could be deceiving me. There is a little bit of glare on the card, but I'm pretty sure it's an island.
I apologize.
No apology necessary.
I don't apologize. I take it all back.
Perfect. Burn, burn.
Yeah, I like the shrug. Shrug.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this, man.
2, 3. Yes, yes. Here we go. Yes. All right, those 3 are gone. I love this part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what do you think about this 3? Okay, fine.
I want to pick.
Bolt, Faithless Looting, and Flamewake Phoenix, which means I think that Flamewake Phoenix is going to be coming back this turn, which is pretty great, since that thing has 4 power now. Yep, bring her back. Yeah, that's pretty great. 6 ya.
You know, your average turn 2.
Yep. Pretty great there by old Steve. Pretty awesome.
That is awesome.
Turf might want to opt. He's in some serious trouble.
Yeah.
This matchup's got to be horrible. That's a polluted Delta. You win.
Ooh.
You win. You win. You win. You win. I fold.
Stamping that spot.
What is that?
Cedric
He's
wrong about a card.
Stamping my forehead, I guess. Here's a Steam Vents. Overturf going to take some more damage. Remember, one of the things about Grixis, for the most part, doesn't have a great way to gain life. Sometimes you'll see a card like Kalidas in the deck. At least you did previously. Times don't really call for that anymore. So Overturf, every damage that he deals to himself is pretty bad as he'll play an opt. He'll scry 1, top card goes to the bottom, now he'll draw a card. He'll draw a card first turn as well.
Oof.
And he's dead. and he's basically dead now. Okay.
Yeah, he gave it a good try.
Yeah.
You know, thanks for showing up to our event, Ryan.
Yeah.
We hope you had fun.
Hey, it's getting bushwhacked by Flamewake Phoenix and Flameblade Adept.
We hope to see you again, you know.
Oh, we will see him again.
Come out to the next one.
Yeah. This is a Faithless Looting. 2 cards. Swamp. Looks like a Bloodstain Mire. A couple cards here for Steve. He needs to discard. Looks like Fiery Tempers among them. All right. Fiery Temper you. And now attack you for 5. Pretty tough road to hoe, I would say.
Yeah, and Overturf lost his Bolt and his Terminate to the Burning Inquiry.
Yep.
It's just like...
Got him again. Here's a handful of counter spells. Nice.
Yep.
Nice. He's a lightning bolt now, maybe? No, oh, just a big fish.
You know.
Yeah, Ryan's going to draw, and he's going to concede. Steve Rubin's going to win this match over Ryan Overturf 2-1, which means the team of Mondello, Rubin, and Cho get the job done. Some unorthodox choices by those players over there. 4-color control, black, red, hollow 1, and mono black aggro.